Bill Lawrence has said that the third season of Shrinking is about moving forward. Now, I did not think that that would mean that every character would be moving forward on a plane except Jimmy. Even the title, and That's Our Time, feels like the perfect series end. But season 4 is already in the works with what Bill Lawrence says will be a significant time jump. I love this show, but I do think that this was the weakest season. I'm going to share what I loved and what I didn't love. I know fans are going to say Gabby did have consequences with Maya, but I don't feel we were given enough of an emotional beat with that story. That is why the engagement in this episode feels cheaper. 2 episodes after a major professional crisis, she's engaged and off to Barcelona. It felt like they stripped her story of its weight. Am I happy she's engaged? Sure I am. But giving her a participation trophy ending instead of a real emotional reckoning felt like a disservice to her character. It made her trauma feel like a subplot. I feel like she deserves more depth than that. While Jimmy's isolation is treated like the real story, which is where the show actually succeeds. Paul and Jimmy started off as mentor and student to a father-son evolution that neither of them knew they needed. What makes their story so powerful is it wasn't tidy. Paul is a man who spent his whole life building walls, and Jimmy is one who spends his life knocking them down. So watching Paul go from a closed-off statue of a man to finally admitting that
more of a son to me. I don't know why I never said that before.
as an audience, we were really rewarded by that relationship. The arc that both of these characters have was beautiful to watch, and that was a 3-year emotional paycheck. And it works because it acknowledges that sometimes the cards you're dealt, your biological family, don't give you what you need. Shrinking is at its best when it shows us that community is a choice. Paul showing up for Jimmy in the finale was a man facing his own mortality and choosing to be the anchor for someone else. Mission to move forward without being alone. Now, did I want Jimmy's community to be Sophie? Look, I was vying for Meg. The chemistry was spicy. He's with Meg, then Paul isn't just a surrogate dad anymore. He's family, like officially family. Don't come at me. I am happy with Sophie too. But Meg was right there. Love this show and the weekly therapy hug it has given us. But I worry that by extending it, we're going to lose the heart of what makes this show so special. Let me be the first to say, I hope that season 4 proves me wrong. But part of me thinks, and That's Our Time was the perfect place to close the curtain.